Mic check. Oh, this sound like I'm about to record. This sound good right here.
Yo.
Yeah, Ben. Yeah, no screaming. Oh, that's Amanda.
See that? You saw that, right?
Now you know what we do to get her back? We go just let the niggas holler at her. Don't say nothing.
Man, fuck them niggas, man. Fuck them niggas, man. You just gonna hear me bugging now.
Fuck them niggas, man.
Alright, you couldn't hear me in the back. Get the fuck away from me, please. Stop talking to me.
Yeah, you gotta say get the.
Mom Dukes
old?
Nah, stand on business,
when
man.
Mom Dukes get on set,
Yo, she's bugging.
like, you know
Yeah, Mom Duke. They're gonna be trying to holler at Mom Dukes too if she comes through.
So she's gonna be like, get the fuck away from me. Sir.
Sorry, old ass niggas.
Are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
Yo, so welcome back, yo.
Yo, this nigga just started. Wow. So welcome back.
He said, "Welcome back." Nah, keep that. We going straight into it.
Yeah, welcome back, G-Lock. What's going on?
How you doing? How you doing, little Bill?
Roasted.
G-Lock happy to be here.
No. Yo, listen, I'm happy that all this shit is working, man. yo,
We ain't have
this fucking gear has been through hell.
We ain't have no technical difficulties.
Yeah, this shit is flowing.
Good.
We sounding good. That's what I meant to say. Is like everything sounds great because your audience, the fucking
They was on you.
yeah.
They was on you.
I did not like that shit.
You gotta stop. You be worrying about that too
You be
much,
answering
bro.
them too.
No.
He's from Brooklyn. He's wild.
Yo, listen, man.
You don't see how he act. He wanna flip
Listen.
shit. I'm gonna just calm him down every time we gotta go through this. This is a class.
Listen, I be about legacy every time I touch anything that I do, right? I'm not thinking about today, right? I'm thinking about 10 years from now.
Yeah.
I read those little comments, that shit be like, boom, boom. Like, what the fuck he said?
But you know something. I'm not gonna say that's better than legacy, but that's very important. Going to that is growth.
Yeah, and that helps you grow. So I don't like it. I want to do a good.
So what if you knew who?
No.
What if you found out who was writing those comments?
Yo, somebody said some shit on the Dave E shit. They was like, yo, that's feminine energy. Like, read the room. Da 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 da. So I don't get it. He said,
They talking about, I
you saw that comment? Yo, I did not like that shit. And then 60 people like that shit. So I went to, fuck them 60 people, man. They need some feminine fucking energy. They had 2 followers and it was 2 dudes. Get the fuck out of here.
Get bitches, man.
Nigga. You coming at me. Like, get the fuck. That's a fight if you say that shit in my face.
you know what's crazy?
Fuck out of here. It's a room full of friends and you saying some wild shit. They like, yo, read the room. Da da da. Like, yo, how I'm supposed to read the room? I know everybody here.
Yo, bro, but that's the point. If you pay attention to what somebody writing in their attic,
stop that.
They sitting in their attic, bro. They sitting there in their attic.
You know what's crazy?
With mad boxes around and with the bed on the floor, and you getting mad at the dude that don't bother me at all.
When the 60 people liked it, I was like, yo, who liked
And that 60 people that's next
that
to
live
him,
in the attic.
no, right. That's him. And he got a robot.
He got a bot machine.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's him and 60 of my ops. Like, yeah.
It might be, but then you know who it is. But I feel like it'd be easier for us to do it because we battle rappers. Like now I be realizing, like, even when I be on TikTok and people be saying all type of shit and I be just laughing and shrugging it off, I see how it affects other people. I'm like, oh shit, yeah,
They really do. But
I started saying, oh, okay, I gotta stop thinking everybody's a battle rapper because we done heard everything.
But I think it's bigger than just right. Being a battle rapper prepped us for things like that.
Yeah.
But before that, I was that way. I just think it just has to be you.
Yeah.
Nothing never bothered me. I just don't care that much for it to bother me because I always thought like, all right, the dude that's saying this is a dude I probably would never see in my life.
Now me, I was G-Lock. I had growth.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, no, I want to say that. Then they used to bug out. They used to be ready to fight them.
For sure.
But then it's like, who you gonna fight? Like the people you're never gonna. And it could be somebody right next to you saying it. Yeah. You're not going to know. Yeah. That's the messed up thing. It could be somebody that's next to you every day saying it.
But they don't know. I'm a hacker. I know all kind of shit.
Oh, this nigga's looking up IP addresses.
I'm finding addresses, all kind of shit. Like, I'm like, who they playing with? Like,
Brooklyn, see, that's
dude, in this AI now, so
Yo,
it's
bro.
like I just copy your act.
It's dangerous.
Throw that shit in the AI. That shit brings back
that's
all
that
your
Brooklyn
information.
shit. These niggas is bogged out. They don't understand certain things.
No, because I know scammers, so it was like during the pandemic. I'm like, oh shit.
Cut. No, start the show. This nigga, he about to go on his Brooklyn shit. You don't let him go no more. Oh, because all this is real. Yo, close that door and lock it. For somebody to come in here and shoot us, I think I owe him some slick walks or something.
Jesus Christ.
What?
G-Lock.
You can talk. Yeah, my ratchet here. You want to pop somebody? Get it. Right there. Grab it, put it in the bag. Grab it.
Talking about me ending the show. You know what I'm saying? What was I talking about? This nigga.
I'm licensed to carry.
I know you licensed.
I did everything.
So it was very low with it too. She said,
that's how you know what I'm saying.
"There you go." Say it, man.
I am licensed to, so is she. She licensed to carry.
Know what I'm saying? We in good company.
You know what I'm saying? So let somebody leave a comment and run up on me. I can shoot you legally.
It goes up your fan.
It is what it is.
Yo, so what have we been up to since the last?
I mean, can we do the intro of the show now?
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's all right.
That's what y'all was waiting on.
Yes, that's
Yes.
all, bro. But we can do that. We can do that any given
Let's do
time.
that.
though.
Come on, no, we already had. Go ahead.
Damn. Can I start this thing over?
Go ahead, we already had.
No, but we can do that at the end.
No, we not gonna do that at the end.
Nah, get that nigga some more work. It's gonna be at the end. Just chop it.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. You could chop it in the beginning. You want to start the show so bad? Let's go.
That's more work. The
Right,
intro.
right.
Y'all already know what's going on, DNA.
Look so God goods.
And we back with the I Disagree show.
Nigga, you look frail. Nigga, you look like you'll tell. Nigga, you look like you'll sit in the cell. Nigga, you look like you don't get married. Yeah, nigga, you look like your name is Gary. Like, that was it. It was saying, if I'm on this shit and it's some new nigga that won the battle, I might go up there and say my old shit.
A battle rap fan is the fucking gladiator. Hold on, I gotta go. A battle rap fan is more.
Nah, he said, what's your little women? Nigga said, what's your little loving, man? What? This nigga talking Yugoslavian. This nigga talking.
You see, I ain't say podcast.
Yeah, I like that show. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta change all the graphics and everything.
Yeah, sure. I like the show because we doing so much different things. Taking out on the road. Yeah, it's about to get crazy.
So, what have we been up to? We haven't seen y'all in the studio since we had our last president.
G-Lock, that could have been. That's not a timeline.
That's not.
But I get it. That a couple weeks, maybe a month or two, right?
That's a good. I mean, I think that's a good thing. That means that we both been super busy, and if we super busy, then there's a lot of great stuff happening. So,
is that leading to a presidential question?
Yes. No, it could be. It could be.
or it's leading to what you got going on.
Yeah, it's leading to what you got going on because I don't want to get into the world is falling apart.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Planes is falling out the fucking sky.
Yes. Dangerous.
I'm scared. Yep.
I'm scared to even talk about this shit.
Yeah.
I'm scared to fly.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't flown since it's affecting my money. So I need some local motion like a motherfucker. Like we gotta do a whole 1,000 ciphers.
Crazy. Well, let's talk about Slick Talk Cypher 4. That's out now.
Yeah,
So
I was
that's-
going to get to that.
Oh, you're gonna, I mean, we get that out the way.
You know what? Let's get it out. Let's get it out the way
because it's
Matter of
out
fact-
now.
Yes.
So
And
let's get out the way.
yo, so how was it? The Slick Talk Cypher 4.
Crazy. It was packed. It was actually, this be the thing. It was more packed than I thought it was gonna be. I didn't think it was gonna be that packed. But the first one was packed, and the second one was packed. So, but I didn't do it open to the public. When we skipped that, and then we did open to the public to the fourth one. I didn't know it was gonna be that packed, but it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yo, who went off? Who's the? No, you ain't surprised because you handpicked. How? Explain that process. Like how do you get on the
Slick Talk Cypher 4?
Yes.
The Slick Talk Cypher period. So you gotta do a video and at me and at the Slick Talk Cypher page on Instagram at Slick Talk Cypher and at Goods the Animal. And and then I'll see it, or shout out to Nikki. Nikki will send it to me. You know what I'm saying? And I really handpick who I like. And that doesn't mean if I didn't handpick you the first time, you can't get on the next one, because maybe that verse ain't hit to me, or it didn't stand out amongst the other verses I heard. You know what I'm saying? So you might have to circle the block, come through, spit another verse, and that verse might resonate better. And people don't understand that it's all about the verse you pick. You could be the nicest dude in the world, and if you pick the wrong verse, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is right there. But the thing is, I picked a lot of people this time, and I didn't mean to. So we was like 20 rappers in, and I didn't know, because she's sending them to me, and I'm getting so much dope people. I'm like, oh, he dope. I want him in it. He dope. So I'm not knowing, because I'm going on my business, doing what I'm doing, and I'm just picking. And then by the time we got the list, it's like 20, 22 people. I can't tell people they can't be in it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we gonna do it, man. We got through it quick. Got through it.
And there was so many rappers that we had to separate the video.
2 different beats. You know what I'm saying? So part 1 is out now. When you watching this right now, go look at part 1 or Slick Talk Cypher 4. Part 2 should be out too by the time this is out. But we separated it because it was 2 different beats, and it was so many rappers. It was like 10 went on this beat and 10 went. I didn't think that neither. It was so split. It was even. Like it was 10 went on this beat, 10 went on this beat. So it was so even. We had to break it down into 2 different parts. So, but that's crazy. It was dope, man. Wait till y'all see it. You want to see how packed it was, the excitement. It's crazy.
Who cooked for you? Who?
I think everybody cooked in their own way, man. To be real with you, it's not one person there I didn't like. It's this kid that it's like 3 people that stood out to me that caught my attention. I think is this one kid, I'm not good with names. I never was. Like, I'll forget. But I think the kid had on a bucket. Did he have on a bucket and overalls? If I could be off.
Oh, you talking? Yo,
I like him. I like him. Y'all edited it, so y'all know what I'm talking about.
He's dope. I
like him.
Yo, he came from Chicago.
Okay.
He is Caleb, young Caleb.
That's what I was. Okay.
And everybody's asking about him too.
Young Caleb, yeah.
I like him.
He cooked.
I like him, and I like the kid. I think he was from the Bronx. He had the Columbia joint on. Or I think he had the Columbia joint on, the Columbia jacket. Maybe he wasn't in this first one, maybe in the second one, I don't know, but he had on the Columbia jacket, brown skin kid, I forgot. I think he's from the Bronx. He stood out to me too.
He was tall?
Nah.
No, he ain't talking about Quest.
He had a hat on. Not Quest. I know
Quest black.
They don't count. They don't count
because he's like a
Quest,
pro. Like,
I don't count T-Top.
Yeah,
I don't count them.
Were they back?
We talking about the
shout out to Warren, man.
Yo, Quest and these guys
shout out to Warren. I need to see his verse. He told me he went
Warren
crazy.
cooked too.
He told me he went crazy.
Warren cooked too for sure. That's what I said. Everybody.
I heard one of his lines though. He said, "I'm vegan now, so I'm eating my piss."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He was very deep. Like we had to go back and pick up on some of his bars.
Okay.
And on top of that, he was sick. He came off of being sick.
Who won?
And he made it to yeah. So
many sick.
He probably while we was sick. This is why the battle took too long. Yo, a couple of the motherfuckers smoking Black and Miles today. Like, yo,
listen, man. When y'all come to the site, no Black and Miles. We banning all Black and Miles.
And cigars.
Please,
yes.
Just step outside. That shit smelled like. And what's crazy is that I smoked cigarettes for mad years. I'm glad I stopped. But Black and Miles in a closed closet, that was like 1,000 degrees, and then later on we see them sneaking the shit, like, cause you know you gotta crush up the Black and Miles and prepare it. Yo, we zooming in on niggas. We about to do a whole nother show. Like,
you gotta do that.
Who gotta sit?
You gotta
look
make
at
it
this
funny.
nigga. Yo, it was like.
Let's do that. I'm gonna do the voiceover to that. Let's do that.
Show you. You gonna be spooked.
Let's do that.
It was dudes in the crowd.
But we have a room where people would go smoke. What happened was my people wasn't there. My man, that owned the spot, and his wife, they wasn't there. So they got there late, and they normally regulate these things. So next time, to be more regulated. And next time we doing an all female cipher. So I'm announcing that now. We about to do an all female cipher. So all the females, I want some up and coming dope females. I don't want to just have the known females in it. I want to get some to push the female drink, cause like I get people for the the ciphers, we get known names. I want to get some known females, but I want the up and coming females to get some light.
Yo, we didn't throw a party when DNA got 1 million views. But if you get 3 million, we're throwing a fucking party.
Nigga said 3. What about 2?
It's hitting 2 right now.
That's why we need the party.
That's too fast. That's too
soon.
Yo, look at
It's too soon. That's too soon. It's 2 million.
That's still amazing. That's amazing.
I went 2 times platinum.
Yo, you
yeah, come on.
2 times platinum.
Yo, you went 2 times platinum, dude.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? Shout out to the training day on Instagram. They got 1.7 for me. So that is really at like 3.5. Yeah.
What? They post on the mind.
Somebody took our verse.
No, mad people took it.
No, they always do that.
If you accumulate everywhere where it's at, it's probably at like 8 million.
When you do that, yep.
Oh shit.
Because it's wild pages that posted it that got 600K. So it went like it wasn't. Like sometimes, and Goods know this, it's like battle clips. Sometimes you get a battle clip that might only ring off on your page, but then when you do something super, super viral, it's going to go on anybody. It's just in the algorithm.
It's just an algorithm. So that's what, then that page he talking about, I think they posted me before and it went crazy. That page, I can't find them though.
Training day, hold on. I'm going to tell you right now how much it got.
Yeah.
They posted something with clips too and it went crazy.
Yeah, and it went crazy. They post stuff like that and go crazy.
So if y'all would like to party with us and DNA to celebrate,
it's people in a lot of trouble for saying that partying like us.
We're fucking scratched those shit.
Is it done?
Damn. You can't even have a celebration. You see what the fuck?
And they don't even got a lot of followers, bro. No, that's crazy.
Hold on, I'm checking right now. Oh, 1.9.
God. On there,
they got more in there than I got.
Oh shoot.
They got 1.9. So it's really at 4, just from those 2.
That's crazy,
dude. That's bananas, yo.
Speaking of people
went crazy on there.
Speaking of people being sick and your cipher, I wanted to ask a question about like getting healthy and stuff like that since you're doing a 24-hour water fast. Yeah. I have a question for both of you guys. It could correlate. So when you dropped that line, I used to do Henny and tequila. Now I do Tiger shots. What was the switch that made you and Goods go on the healthy route? What made you want to drink Baji, like ginger shots?
I mean, DNA was watching me, so he stuffed the shit.
Here we go.
Nah, but no, he might. I think the first time I ever heard of anything like that was Lux. Like, because he was promoting that. Mm-hmm. But the first time I tried it, it was definitely between Rain, Goods, and because it was like a Harlem and Bronx thing, like going to the juice bar. So I think that's like one of the first times I went there.
You probably tried it with Rain. I know you tried it with Rain.
Yeah, and then at one point I realized in the liquor store, one day I was going in the liquor store to buy liquor and they had Tiger Bone in there. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yo, let me see what this tastes like without the juice bar, putting the ginger gong and all the ginger in there. Mm-hmm. And then it was straight. And off of one, I ain't even need the whole bottle. I got a Tiger Bone bottle in my house right now. So
off that.
1 shot, 2 shots you out of here. One you nice. So yeah, it's just a healthier way of
it's still like, I mean, it's what it is, Chinese liquor, I believe.
Wine.
It's fermented.
It's just fermented, so it gives you so it don't got all that sugar, as much sugar and all that.
So it's not that bad.
It's better. Yeah, it's better for you. Well, then when you start going to the juice bar, you start drinking out like. I like ginger, so they got a lot of stuff with ginger gong, ginger shots.
Yeah.
And that's, you know what I'm saying, that's what, it's just a healthier way to drink. Of course, if it's fermented, so if you drink a lot of it, you're going to get lit. But it's just a better way of drinking.
If I don't need a lot. Right now, I might pass out.
Nah, you'll feel good.
Water?
That'll bring the energy. Yeah, bring the energy to you.
Hell no. I drunk that shit on an empty stomach.
No, G-Lock, you did a lot, though.
What do you mean I did a lot?
You had coquito.
Cocaine?
No.
You had pizza.
No. He's talking about
when I said
cocaine. This was I was on
coquito. We know what that is in the hood.
Nah, man. You know T Paris from Harlem. He had me in Harlem. This was a while ago.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about. Listen, at the cipher, I seen him have. No, watch. At the cipher, he went through every element of
and
health.
I was great
good,
too.
Bad, and terrible. He had a slice of pizza. a cup of coquito, and a ginger shot.
And bubbles of gas are trapped in the stomach. It can cause...
What's the coquito?
That was your man brought that shit.
you had
yo.
that?
This is all your friends, yo. This is all
Nah, but I started. But it's an old saying, but it's just funny. If it's cocaine, it's booger sugar.
Booger sugar.
Niggas on that booger.
Yo, now that there's Fetty and all that shit out here, you can't even play
Nah, but
around.
niggas take that shit serious though, bro. They be having the strips.
Yeah, I just saw a video of somebody wilding on the Ock because he tested the grabber and he was just like, "Yo, there's fentanyl in this, and you're selling it to us."
That's crazy.
It was
Yo,
just
and
like,
the reason why it's dangerous doing all that shit is because all it takes is a little bit of that shit.
and you
out
can
of it.
overdose.
I know somebody. Rest in peace. I heard about somebody. I didn't know him, but I heard about the story. Somebody in my neighborhood. He wasn't even doing it. He was bagging it up, and I guess he didn't have the mask on. I mean, tight enough, and he inhaled it. Right at the table.
They have it on the New Jersey Turnpike. Like as soon as you go through the tolls, it says it right there. It was just like this much, and it's like a packet of sugar. It was just like this much can kill so many people.
They got those on the subway too.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Dangerous.
This world is falling apart.
This world is falling apart.
Yo,
that's the new saying, man. Like for real, this world is falling apart.
this shit is like, look at the fucking planes is falling.
The only one who didn't was Spirit. Just want to point that out. Everybody shit on Spirit, and everybody.
No, but they put hands and feet on you. They're like, God damn, that shit should have crashed.
I just saw that the other day. They were just like, everybody's talking about Spirit. That's the only one that didn't fly out. That didn't fall out
That's
the sky.
crazy, yo.
Jinxed
And
it,
I was
Amanda.
like, wow.
You jinxed it.
Damn.
But I don't know what's worse. Them falling out the sky or them niggas putting hands and feet on you on camera. Spirit to put hands and feet on you. Southwest.
Yeah, South. All those. Yeah, and Frontier. And Frontier. Though I don't.
Don't go there.
Those kind of the bottom of the barrel for me. We don't. I don't do those. I'm good. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna. I'm not doing Spirit, Frontier, and Southwest is like a step up from those, and that's it. I can't do none of those. I'm not doing them. I don't do American either though.
Why not?
When you fly a lot, you're just gonna find certain airlines you like for whatever reasons. Like to me, like I fly Delta. That's fly. The only other thing I would fly is United.
I do JetBlue.
You know what I'm saying? And then JetBlue is good. Mm-hmm. United and JetBlue. Those like the three. But I'd fly Delta. But I would do JetBlue or United. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like Delta because you can change. They let you change your flight last minute without a fee.
Yeah. So that's why I do. And most of the flights you get on is gonna have a TV, even if it's a 2-hour flight and all that. So it's just like, yeah.
You know they don't do that anymore. Like they got like something you scan on your phone, so you like watch everything on your phone. Like it's mad weird. Like they don't got the TVs anymore.
Who don't got the TV?
No, it's the different planes.
It's different planes, but they got
they,
like that.
They still got that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you'll get on a smaller plane
And they won't.
and they won't, and you have to do that.
Yeah.
You have to do that.
They took that out to add more space.
Good night.
Like then a chance. Look, it's all scientific. They're gonna
figure it out.
They're gonna figure that shit out to make $1 to keep them shits in the sky.
Yo, G-Lock, we ain't the Wright brothers, man. Why we talking about planes?
Because the shit's
Get to it, man.
Let's get to it, man.
Yo, how was Fashion Week, my man? I saw you and conceded at the basketball game. Who took who to the game? That was mad funny, by the way.
Well, that's two separate. That's two separate things. But for, who took who to the game? So originally I thought it was Khan, right? No, because he had to connect. But at halftime, when the guy came up and he said, conceded, what's up? So I'm like, all right, this is a conceded play. And I know about you, legendary battles. I looked at Khan. Looks like we both got it.
Yeah, we both got it.
Nah, because usually when we used to go to Philly, it was Khan because they know TV, they know Wildin' Out. But yeah, the guy knew. So yeah. But now, it'd be dope just going to the games. The Sixers got smoked though. They got cooked by the Celtics. But yeah, Fashion Week. I'm gonna be honest. It was boring.
Yo,
what did y'all do?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
I've been. That's why I ain't say that.
It's a good experience because it's something that I didn't see before. But after a while, I'm like, nah,
it's not. Yeah.
So explain, because it kind of is. It's a photo op, but a week-long photo op with everybody.
No, but see, I feel like going to stuff like that, I really put into place like how much am I in fashion? Do I want to sit here all day? No. So that's why to me, to somebody else, like Khan, he had a great time. But he's, he's into that more than me. That's all it taught me. Like, yo, I can't really sit here.
I like the clothes. I like
the clothes.
Khan be knowing every little name
like the detail and what it was made with, the art. Like, so it's, It's definitely an acquired thing.
Example of
no, but like like when somebody's like, for instance, like I don't know, like solitaire, right? Of all card games, that's an acquired taste to sit there and play that game, right? But some people enjoy it. So like Fashion Week, like somebody else would be like club, and I'm not a club person either. I don't got to do that, but just sitting there and then it gets 1 or 2 is cool. You doing this 7 a day.
I'm not. Yeah, it's not.
So what I mean. But it was. I appreciate the opportunity. It was dope.
But the funny thing is, when you said you was going, I was thinking in my head like, DNA going because he want to go, or he never went and he gonna see how this shit is.
Yeah. That's what I
thought in my head because I was like, that shit bored. But I said, man, DNA might like it because I thought you knew certain. I don't know all of that. I know what I like. That's it.
Yeah, me either. But I at one point in time, even like with food, I used to just be stuck on what I wanted, and then at a certain age, I was like, yo, let me say I don't like it after I've tried this. So I went there. I was like, all right, it's cool, but I could go again, but just one.
You look like you belong, man. I saw you. I was like, oh, all right, you got the little Louis on.
Oh no, I told Khan, I was like, yo, because I be like on levels of fly, I'm safe. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna just always go with the outfit that's passable. Like I did one outfit that was crazy, and I knew it. It was when I went to the Knicks game and I had them leather pants on. And niggas lit me up in the comments, and it was risky. But
you had to fire the jacket on that.
Jacket was fire. But I knew the jacket was the safe part.
But it ain't what it. So you can't. Well, fashion is you. Like whatever you make it, right? Everybody not gonna buy into whatever you're doing. No, right? Yeah. But somebody else could do them leather pants. They do leather pants all the time, and then they won't say nothing. But on you, of course, they wasn't feeling it.
Yeah. So then I was like, but I do that sometimes. Like, yo, I'm gonna be risky. So when he said Fashion Week, I'm like, yo, I'm going to all tabloid.
You got it.
I'm going to all type of shit just to make them talk. So that's why I brought out the scarf because it's extra. I mean, it's fashion. Yeah.
How many fashion shows did you go to, or you just went to one?
No. That's the reason why I was able to tell you starting born. I went to like 12.
Oh nah, you did.
Do you remember any of the names? Like,
did people recognize you there?
Yeah, you going? We
That's
went
the
there,
point of going.
Yeah, Barry's clothing line. They got a fire clothing line. I was surprised the owner knew me and Khan. He wants to do a battle. Right. So that's the reason why I said I go back. It was a great networking opportunity because sometimes you get consumed in Instagram and a lot of action happens off there, but sometimes it's always
you got to step out. It ain't sometimes.
You
got to step out.
Once they see you and they meet that. You know what I mean? Connection right there. So that's why it was dope. But yeah, we was there from Thursday to Sunday.
So where was that?
Just all through Manhattan.
Yeah,
downtown, Midtown, Lower East Side. Yeah, it was all through Manhattan. But it was the experience was fire because that was my first time going. So
did you see any like very well known brands or like it was?
Yeah, Mike and Mary had a show. Mm-hmm. Off-White had a show. They had a lot of big shows. But the ill part for me is that you already know what they advertising, so I wouldn't even have to go to a fashion show. You just wait for them to drop the collection. Yeah. I was impressed with seeing all the upcoming brands
because they got fire up and coming brands.
People that you don't know, and then it was even art in how they walking, like that, like how certain people was walking would make you pay attention to the clothes more,
and how they was putting the show together.
How they putting the show like together. That. Yeah, like they had it was Sookie on one of them.
Shorty on the Drake and 21 Savage? Or?
Yeah. Okay. Sookie, yeah. She came out and that's when I realized the world changed. Her whole verse was I like get
Yo, whoa, bro,
Sukiyana. You're talking about Sukiyana?
Sukiyana.
Yeah.
Bro, this
I'm talking about
different person.
I'm talking about I thought you were talking about off of Drake and 21.
He said, whoa, is you too. This is other shit too.
No.
You was really but I could tell you was really like surprised because you
bro,
said
I'm stunned, bro. No, because you know I got the formula, right? Like you know how it goes. We go on BET, we go on ESPN. Niggas rhyme different, switch it up, don't curse. Yeah. So I'm like, I see no disrespect. I see all these white people here, and they like Sukiyana about to perform something like. She got a gospel record or something. She coming out for it.
She came out wilding
straight to it. That's what they like. Turned out all the white people. I said, "Oh yeah, the world we have changed for women to be doing it." Yeah. And they went crazy.
They love that.
That's why Sexy Red and them is that's
Rich the Kid came out.
Yeah,
they was fucking with him, but not that
she was the one.
Yeah, she lost her mind.
Yeah, I
do not bleep all of that.
Yeah, I totally.
Like, you see how you.
No, I got
yours
you.
was different.
I got. Yeah, hold up.
No, I'm saying when you had the flashback. I'm saying my shit though was that.
Yo, but you wild out though.
Because I had a question.
You sound like you was talking about you. That's why I said,
enough of that. But
he said, wait, because I took it. Whoa.
I'm looking at how she opened you. I'm like, yo, she's crazy.
He was really surprised though.
That shit shocked me.
That she was to be in a place like that.
Nah, and then. Well, she like bleeping, but her exit, I'm not even gonna say the word, but she exited out. That's how you know that bag was whatever that bag was. She did one record. She said, I gotta go get my.
Take it easy.
See y'all later.
I gotta do what? My.
That was the go out. I said
that because they know her for that.
This is wild.
I don't even know.
Yeah, that's her brand.
Even when she was on the cover, I didn't know who this girl was. Like
they know her.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I was going to ask if you saw anything like production level wise that you will bring to battle rap. You know what I mean? Like their presentation of their brands and shit like that.
I mean, yeah. Once you start going to those like Fashion Week and concerts, it's just the presentation of it is a grand show. Like you know, battle rap. I don't know if it's the grittiness to it, which I probably believe is probably that you don't want it to get there. But it's a certain presentation that those shows have that you could, I guess, how you do battle rap, you could bring it to one of those.
Because fashion could fit in a bunch of different places. That's why you could go luxury, you could go gutter. Fashion fits anywhere. Mm-hmm. So that's why you could pretty much do anything when it comes to fashion. You know what I'm saying? We go from constructions to high-end fashion to Louis, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
No, but that's why I was always that's why it was always so important that that niggas don't dress like mannequins, because that's what they did. Like you feel me? Like when the neighborhood took the Dior sneaker or with the Louis sneaker, whatever, they matched it with streetwear. And then that's how they consider fly. Now, a lot of times when they buy it, they just do what the mannequin did, but that's the runway. Mm-hmm. That's the difference from, when they say you dress like a mannequin to you got like 4 or 5 different pieces and then you came up with your own outfit. But no, I was saying on battle rap, my comeback is it's looking like it's not happening. Good night.
Why not?
Hold on. Well, I saw that. Like, hold on. What happened? Hold on.
It was a great idea.
What made you decide to even put that out there, and then what happened?
I mean, like, so originally, right? I was just running with it because it was fun. But originally, all I ever said was that I wasn't going to battle in 2024. That was the original statement that I made, just because of what happened with my mom, and I had a bunch of other stuff doing. Then everybody ran with it. Oh, he retired. So I was playing into it like, I'm done or whatever. But I was strolling. But I like it. I'm a battle rapper, so I'm like,
sometimes you're gonna get the urge.
Yeah, I want to do a battle, but I just didn't know the game was so, nasty. Them numbers, You
know what's crazy though? So this one I thought about because I got hit up about this. This crazy. I got hit up about the idea of this, doing what's the joint ARP do?
Break by break?
No,
Full Circle.
Full Circle, like something like that, where it's that kind of thing. But what people don't understand is when I got hit up about it, it's like, yo, would you do it? And I'm like, yeah, I like that. I like that look and that style of battle rap. But you saying would I do that? Like my number's gonna drop all the way to that? You're still gonna have to pay me a certain amount to do that, because if any one of us come out right now or me and DNA or something like that, it's gonna get hype. It's gonna be hype again for that period of time. That's like what any of the names.
Yeah.
But somebody they haven't seen in a minute that's chilling, and we look like we're not gonna do it, and we come out and do that. It's gonna be crazy. So, like I tell people, with me, my numbers is always the same number. I don't try to get over on nobody. The smaller league is the same number. The higher league, I don't drop my number for the smaller league, because then the big league gonna complain, and they're right. I don't raise my number for the higher league, for the big league. You know what I'm saying? I keep it. My number is just my number on what it is. With both leagues, I'll go is certain numbers I'll go in between, but it's just my number. So even for something like that, that's not gonna have a crowd or a bunch of people, I'm still not gonna take a $20,000 cut because of that. I just won't do it. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that's what you was talking about. Is it's nasty. It's over.
It's nasty.
Did you get some offers?
Yeah, I mean, people started. They was talking, and then then they stopped talking. but the best thing was supposed to be like a sponsor, so we waiting on that.
Okay, so yeah, if you got a sponsor,
yeah.
Yo, listen, man. I think me and DNA do a 2 and 2 too. What's up?
Yeah, I'm with it. I
wouldn't mind that.
With it.
You know why right now I think it's fun to do stuff like 2 and 2s with people they never think you'll do it with, because I think it's going to turn out dope.
Yeah. I mean, you know what it is? Was the crazy part is right now when you said it, I just thought of an idea. Because me and you are doing a 2 and 2. But if I do it with somebody else, I can't use that idea because it's me and your dynamic.
Going back to the battle rap thing, I remember I saw a comment one time about this. This dude commented, and he was just like, you guys should get royalties for your battles. Did you ever do that? Or like it would just be a set price that you would give them? Yeah,
so we get paid a set price. And I mean, for anything, you could structure your deal how you want it. But, we get paid so much of the good money up front just to battle. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would prefer to take that in battle rap. Like something else business, I probably would do it different than the way I do it in battle rap. But in battle rap, for me, it's just like I'd rather take this lump sum for this work, and that's it, because you never know what it's gonna be. Now, you could not take all that money and get royalties and make more money, or take not now though. See, there's a problem now, or before get some of the pay-per-view sales, and you could do that. You know what I'm saying? And you could possibly make more money than you're getting. But for me, for battle rap, it's just good to get paid this lump sum of money for this work, and that's it. I'm cool with that. But you can.
Problem right now is the risk is all on the league. Like what Good said, when you sit there and you take the lump sum of money, that's the best seat that we got in the house, because the bootlegging is at an all-time high.
Yeah, right now.
So now the pay-per-view, if you say, oh, just give me this up front and I'll take the rest off the pay-per-view, you taking even a bigger risk, because it's not even if your battle can sell, it's if you can make sure they got firewall systems that can stop people from bootlegging, because it don't even matter if the battle's big,
they losing on a pay-per-view right now.
So right now, that's why the money is nasty. Like,
because they're losing
on a business side of it. It's not one of them things where it's like, oh, I can't come back and I'm mad. Like they're not going to give me what I want. It don't make sense. If I give you this, it's a minimal window to recoup the money that they're putting out right now. That's why it's no big events happening. It's all in.
What's crazy? It's like, don't they still recruit over time? Because they never stop grossing off the visual.
Yeah.
I mean,
never stop.
Over time with the catalog that they got. Yeah, they'll get some good numbers on YouTube monthly. But if you just go per battle, no, because I've done it. That's why, I was like, I'm not going to take their word for it. Let me throw my own battle. And 1 million views, I made money off of it because it's not me battling. But if I'm battling and Goods is battling, you're not making, just me and him battling alone.
How much you think you make off 1 million views?
It's 5,000. 5,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But 5,000 on a regular, and if it's around Christmas time when the ads is worth more, you may be able to get to 7 or 8, depending on how.
So that's what I'm saying. Off 1 million views, bro, 5,000 is not a lot of money.
That's not covered. That's covering travel.
That's fucking.
But I know that's YouTube doesn't pay no money. So off 1 million views, you're making $5,000.
That's not paying neither one of us.
Yeah.
That's not even paying the production. That's not even paying.
So that's why they originally left YouTube. So it was a visibility thing, or try to create our own YouTube. And
people got to understand
make that money. That's why the app came about.
So the fans, not to control, so the fans, you could chime into this. Yeah. The fans don't, and I spoke about this. When you're on the other side as a fan, you don't understand the business side of things. I understand both, you know what I'm saying? So I try to explain to the fans that watch it, y'all don't really understand the business side. All y'all want to do is see battles. But if they're not making no money off the battles, how can they put the money back in to make the battles happen? Well, YouTube ain't giving them no money. They start doing wild stuff. They start censoring it. Even with the ciphers we put up. You see I'd be yellow, but then I look back, it was green again. But the last cipher was green for dumb long, then went yellow. So YouTube, you can't even say certain words. So they dead you. So you're not making no money off of YouTube. That's it. So on the business side, when you're a boss, the best thing is to create your own thing. This is where the Euro app came about. As businessmen, it's a genius idea. This is what you do.
That was genius.
So, but this is what you're supposed to do. But the fan that's watching is not gonna understand that move. They're not thinking for the business. They're thinking for the stuff. So they don't buy into it.
And then it comes to, yo, man, y'all messed up battle rap because of YouTube.
Right.
But then when you look at the numbers, everybody else that other leagues that's still on YouTube, they don't do the numbers that URL do. So it's not YouTube, is that data, you know what I mean? Let's call it what it is, data energy. But you can't sacrifice that. That was the biggest thing when battle rap first started. You have 1 million views and no money to show for it. Even to the battle rapper.
Yeah.
I got millions of views. That's why when you ask, the best ever was Caffeine, because at that point, like, I figured it out, and a lot of other people figured it out. But I'm saying at that point when Caffeine is going on, the low tier battle rap is getting 5,000.
Right, a battle.
So now everybody's winning.
Everybody in, so everybody happy.
The problem in that though was in that 4-year span, niggas acted like it was forever and was like wilding with the spending. So now that is like in a recession. That's why you see battle rap. Because the other problem aside from that is that it still could have held some type of regard, but because everybody's so used to that lifestyle, now everybody's trying to make up for that money by taking more battles. So it's oversaturating the game, and they getting paid way less. So now I might be doing 4 battles to get that Caffeine money that I was getting in 1. But at that time, whether you winning or losing, the visibility of you being seen so much is just diminishing the brand. And even when I was doing it in my day, I was like a loner then. But now that's the thing. So it's not DNA battling all the time. It's the 15 people that may be the top, all 14 of them is battling all the time.
So it gets boring. You're seeing the same people that run around battling. It puts, and it's not blame. You can't blame the rappers that's doing it. It's just where battle rap is at.
Yeah, where it's at right now.
So all of that takes away from the viewership and people actually want to see, and it being dope events and stuff like that. Even though out of all this, though, we did get 3 dope events last year, and we're gonna have some dope events.
We got 3 lined up this year.
We got 3 lined up this year. So out of all of that, though, it took for the battle rappers, top dudes, to step up and do it on their own and make it happen.
Like T-Top got a car right now.
That's super dope.
Chilla Jones got a car right now. Hitman got a car right now. Like, so, you know what I mean? Last year, Calico had one. Hitman had one. And I think somebody, John, it didn't go down with Cassidy, but John always been doing that. But that's where it's at right now. Like, you got to really bet on yourself. This the bet on yourself era. You think you worth such and such? Throw an event and find out. Me, no.
Yeah, bro, the ciphers be too much for me.
Yeah.
I think this can kind of fall into a different topic. Same type of topic because it's similar, but I just saw something on the news and on Instagram saying Roxanne Shante, she just got awarded like the Lifetime Grammy Achievement Award, and she's also a shout out to Nas for being a part of the Paid in Full Foundation, which recognizes and provides financial support and healthcare to hip hop pioneers. I didn't know who Roxanne was until the Netflix documentary came out and everything. So
they got a movie.
Her Netflix biopic.
That's what you're talking about. Years ago.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know who that was until the movie came out. So I was just like, yo, these are some people who are pioneers of hip hop and everything. And she really quit it because she was just like, I wasn't getting paid. I wasn't getting any money for that. So I feel, how can more pioneers of hip hop get the royalties and recognition they deserve or how you guys were saying? Sorry.
I think that I think that the foundation, I think that's the best thing. I think more people should buy into that, especially rappers now that got some. I think they should just put money into that for the people that start, that paved the way for them to come and be able to do it now. If I was in that field and I was getting that type of money, I would definitely be a person to put money into that for, people like the Rakims and you know what I'm saying. And the dope thing is though, the Rakims and the Big Daddy Kanes, they still get shows. They still get KRS Ones. They still getting able to get that money because of that, and I think that's great.
Yeah, battle rap. It's been talked about battle rap having a union, but it's just
not happening.
It's too egotistical.
Yes,
you know what I mean. So this is egotistical sport where it's going to be difficult to
take for somebody that has a lot of money to come and put things together.
Yeah.
Or,
why do you think it's so egotistical being in like a battle, like being a battle rapper, instead of just like also how we were just talking about like pioneers or just hip hop?
I mean, because look, it's a battle. It's a battle that
your
never
mind
ends.
frame. Yeah, so your mind frame.
Like people think it's just a battle on the stage. They don't know how to turn the switch off. Like it's a battle about who got more money. It's a battle about who got paid the most. It's a battle about who got the best car, who got the best jewelry.
People care too. They care.
You know what I mean? And they continue that on and off the stage to where it's like, even if you hear, such and such got this, I want to act like I'm on such and such level. So it's just, that's just the game. It's battle rap. It's a battle.
To me, it's so much of a competitive sport, right? That I think they want to. All battle rappers want to be the best so bad that they just competing. You know what I'm saying? I think it just take like with me, I never worried about being the best. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time when it was the golden era, it meant something to be the best. So around that time, but I never let that mess up the way I was thinking to where I wanted to compete with everybody, or I can't say somebody had a good battle or they was fired. Yeah. I think people compete so much, it makes them not want to say, it makes them kind of hate on a battle rapper, hate on another battle rapper because they competing so much. They can't take that competing out. You know what I'm saying? So,
does the fans egg that on? Like in the comments?
Course, yes.
I mean, everybody, the league eggs it on.
Yes.
You got to think, if you competing against them, like now, we got to a point, I'm saying like my class, Good's class, because they was before that, that couldn't happen no more because you'll speak to the person now like, yo, what we doing? But at the beginning when we started, they see such and such said he gonna smoke you and da-da-da-da, and that, I hate that, let's go. So, but that's just the sport. That's just the sport. That's just the way it goes.
But like anything else, is just a crab in a barrel mentality. That's just all it is.
But about camaraderie though, Hitman got his album coming out. March 1st. It's called The Culture. He got all battle rappers on the album. So shout out to my brother Kid Capri, because he had an idea of doing that years ago. Yeah. But we actually did it. It wasn't even an idea. I got a song on there with clips. Goods got one. A bunch of people got songs, but
he never dropped it though.
I don't know why, but it never dropped. So now Hitman is actually dropping a project. It's called The Culture. March 1st. Goods is on there. I'm on there. Twerk is on there, Calico's Rex. On there, Av, Rex, K-Shine, Arsenal, Tay-Rock. So he got the biggest names all on one project. Suge, yep.
Why don't you guys put something together to bring it all back?
What you mean?
Like what? Like how you said, like a reunion and stuff like that. Since you guys are some of the biggest names in it, why
like a battle, like a battle, something with battling.
I guess so, because I'm just thinking about when DNA was just like, like a union and stuff.
You saying
like a battle rap union. What's crazy is they had a conversation on Twitter and they was nominating me to be the head of the union, but I'm good. Yeah, I'm straight.
Hey, yo, it's too much though. You don't understand, man. It's not as simple as it sounds in battle rap. Y'all don't get that.
Because like for me, I'm straight, not because I don't.
He gonna get a lot of hate.
Not even that. I don't care about that shit. His niggas ain't going to listen.
But that's what I'm saying. You get a lot of hate, a lot of arguing. It just gonna bring stress in your life.
Like, we was saying that at the cypher, right? We was like, look at this crowd, right? These are the 3 kids in every class that didn't listen to nobody.
Yeah, bro.
In
like
one spot.
Yes.
That's hip hop.
Yeah, I stopped having friends. Forget this hip hop. Niggas don't want to listen, man. Nigga want to be mad at you for something you told him not to do. He went and did it. It didn't go the right way, and now he wants you to come back and fix it after it didn't go the right way. Nah, it's over.
Did you see how we was trying to get people to stand out of the spotlight? Like, dude, there's a microphone right here with a light and a camera right here. People just flooded like,
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this is that crowd.
But that's the crowd you're gonna get, especially dealing with hip hop. You ain't gonna get no. You know what I'm saying?
It take a special type of person with patience and just yeah. And I would feel like I would have nothing. I would have to have nothing else going on that I could devote all my time to doing that. And I know I don't, because after a while I'm gonna just be like,
you gonna get fed with it.
The unit.
But you gotta understand though. Yeah, listen, you gotta understand. Dealing with a bunch of battle rappers, yo, real talk. You're gonna get a bunch of people that think they know it, or they're not gonna want to listen. Then they're gonna want to do their own thing. Then everybody is not financially stable to sit and listen when you say, yo, listen, let's do this. Just hold off. They can't, and I understand it. They're not financially stable enough, or they probably don't got nothing going on outside of battle rap, where we can't tell them, yo, hold off on this battle. Just don't do these 2 battles. I'm doing something where you're gonna get more money if you do this, and they can't.
They tried to go on strike, and URL.
Yeah, I remember that.
They tried to go on strike.
Wasn't you a part of that though?
Hell no, I was never a part of the strike. I was a part. What I'm gonna go on strike for? Harry's around.
Yeah, right. No, T-Top, my fault. T-Top was a part of that.
T-Top was a part of it.
Shout out T-Top. T-Top was a part of the strike.
And what's crazy is
that shit lasts 2 days.
They came together to do a strike. And they had moles in the circle of the strike. The strike was to go against URL, and somebody was in the shit telling URL the whole play.
Trying to get theyself ahead.
Yo,
bro, this is
and it failed, and URL wound up trolling the shit and did a card, the strike 2.5.
Yes.
Because the shit only lasted 2.5, 2.5 days.
Yes. That's dirty.
And they said, oh, we all going on strike. DNA
strike was for like, so they get.
Okay, so look, the strike was. All right, so it was after Summer Madness 7, and it was the number that flashed across the screen with the pay-per-view. But that number that was flashing across the screen was so nobody could bootleg it. Mm-hmm. They thought that was how much the pay-per-view made.
Right.
So they multiplied that and said, this is how much they made, and we only got this.
Yeah.
We done. We going on strike.
Another thing is battle rappers are stupid. I'm sorry, man. Like, I remember that. Let's be real. But let's be real. And I hate to say this, most battle rappers are stupid.
Yo, so that's the thing, though, right? Whoa. Not only that, I wouldn't believe that, but also I
let me not say stupid, naive. I'm sorry.
Yeah, naive. I worked on cards, so I wouldn't handle it that way anyway. But I already knew that was cap. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was. But that, I say all that to say, it goes to show there's no camaraderie. They folded.
No camaraderie. Yeah.
Fast.
They had a card, quick. Like, so that means you saw all the moves. Everybody else on that card.
Yeah, what's crazy is I was on the card just for the looper.
Right.
But a lot. But it was about. But it's chalupa. But it was like 4 or 5 people. That was
D Solar Soul on the card.
That was in that text thread, and they got right to it.
Nah, yeah. Yo, it's so much stories I've seen in battle rap. Bro.
Strike 2.5, man.
Strike 2.5, legendary card. Card of most besides DNA.
Yo, that card. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that card was.
Who was on that card?
No, so let me change that, because it was only like 2 people that was actually a part of it when I think of it. It was me versus Danny Myers. I don't think Danny was on strike. T-Top was on strike.
For sure. He was on that card though.
Yeah, it was him versus Geechee.
T-Top. It was one of the most.
And it was Sean versus Av. They wasn't on strike.
Yeah.
Who else was on there? Was it Snake Eyes and Ace? I only remember those 3 because I remember we was all 3 on the card. So that was 2018. I'm sorry, 2018.
I remember that.
G-Lock?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Mr. Wavy, Jerry West, K-Shine, Av, T-Top, Geechee, DNA, Danny Myers, Ryder.
Ryder, yeah.
Lil Easy.
Yeah, Lil Easy. Don't say his name like that.
I thought you
what
said
happened? No, I can't read, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
I thought you said Little Easy. Glue Easy, yeah, usual.
Yeah, I'm trying to pronounce it right. Like, come on, man. How you gonna?
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
Like that. Yo, Glow Easy, my bad, fam. You know what I mean? Weed is legal in Jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
So where we at?
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, Barry, this is the. You and this calling.
Yeah, he be messing and G-Lock.
Yeah, listen, when you had a post with you was jewelry shopping with
They getting money, man.
Yo, he was getting money. I was proud of you. I was looking, I was like, yo, that shit made me happy. Like, yo, they had mad fucking bags. Hey,
Good night. About to lose it.
I'm getting it right. I think it's just the worst. You know, right?
He want to talk when all the noise was happening.
Yeah, I was just pausing so the
Got you.
He didn't know what was going on.
The light could be falling.
I can't wait to sue you. As soon as I trip over this light, I can't wait.
No, that's your fault. Because how many times have we done this?
Oh, you want to be sued?
How many times have we done this?
I was leaving you out of this.
Wait, no. How many times we done did it?
I can't wait.
And you gonna trip over the light?
I'm suing you for your education. You not getting. I'm taking away everything.
You go right ahead. I'm gonna get it right back.
Nope, and I'm taking you to. Straight to him.
Boy, fuck that nigga. Fuck that man.
Yo, you gotta pull out like all of the funny stuff out the clip, and I'll do a voice over all, and I'm gonna wow them. They know I don't care. Everybody know I don't care.
I'm gonna be in the back like, yeah.
Yo, it was funny shit. It was certain people. We was like, yo, this guy gotta be an FBI agent.
Yo,
it was two guys in the crowd, like hip hop police, weren't even looking at the battle. No time to did it. I swear. I'm like, yo, look at us.
So what? T-Top rhyming and a nigga like
past T-Top. He not even looking.
All the way to the left. There was a nigga with a straight face, just like this.
Looking at the money
the whole time, bro.
No, but what happened? Remember, G-Lock from Brooklyn. Back in the day, he had mad beef. This is real. He got beef with people. Homie could be looking at him like he remember him. He couldn't catch it.
He was looking at me today. You was on the whole crowd like. I'm waiting for the shit to happen, right? You ain't even gonna have a good time. You ain't gonna be here all night plotting, right? Because I'm gonna think you gonna wait until I turn my back.
And this is why G-Lock is not as big as he's supposed to be.
Yeah, and I'm not. I got my Emmys. I get my residual. Fuck it. That's all I needed. I'ma be Brooklyn, yo. Because I gotta go back to Fort Greene. I gotta go back to Farragut. No, I'm not. But if you got beef with me, you're not gonna be in our event having a good time. Nah, nigga, this shit. That's all you gonna hear. This Romeo.
If I saw G-Lock, I'm just going.